Carl Crawford and 1501 have decided that they're going to take Meg Thee Stallion to court. Yeah. Because they're saying, no, baby, you're not dropping any music on this Friday. Your fans are going to have to wait. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for Morning Coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, Carl Crawford, the guy that kinda owns the label that Meg Thee Stallion is signed to, 1501, has decided that he's gonna go to court to get the current restraining order that Meg Thee Stallion has that is actually gonna allow for her to drop music on Friday dissolved. Okay, so let's get right into this. First of all, shout out to TMZ for breaking the story or dropping the story or whatever. The TMZ story actually goes, if you want to go check it out yourself, it's Meg Thee Stallion label wants hearing today. Claims she can't drop new music. Now, before we even get into the article, real quick, this is crazy. I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy about this. Okay, recently, Carl Crawford has came out because he's upset at Jay-Z, obviously. Like, you know, he should be upset at Jay-Z. Whether he's doing something right or whether he's doing something wrong, let's all agree. Jay-Z is messing up the boat. Jay-Z's messing everything up. So whether Carl Crawford is wrong or Carl Crawford is right, he should probably be upset at Jay-Z. Anyway, so recently, just today, I believe, he came out and he said something along the lines of, if you look at some of the first contracts that artists signed to Jay-Z had signed, they'll look similar to the contract, or worse, pardon me, they look worse than the contract that Meg Thee Stallion has. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to say. First of all, in 1990, minimum wage wasn't what it is today. So therefore, if somebody has a contract from 1990 that's bad, and the way that it's bad, it's similar to a contract that's bad now, what in the hell? All of these decades done passed and we still paying people the same damn money? So I don't really know what he's going with that. We gotta check it out. Also, Little Duval has something up that was like, all of these YouTube content creators. And shout out to Little Duval, by the way. I like that guy. He's funny as shit. He makes good music. And if you follow him on IG, he's usually on point. Usually. So basically he's like, all of these IG investigators, now they know everything about, I guess, music contracts. And I don't think it's knowing what's going on in music contracts as much as music contracts are bad in general. Most music contracts are extremely unfair, and I've been saying that since this channel started. So I've been saying it. So anybody that hasn't been saying it as long as I've been saying it, and they're just starting to say it now, shout out to you dudes. Anyway, the article goes, Megan clearly still planning to forge ahead with her new music release. She just shared a tease of her new project called Sugar, including the track list. She says it's going to drop Friday, March 6th. It also goes on to say, Meg Thee Stallion will not be releasing new music this week after all. Not if her label gets its way. And 1501 Certified Entertainment wants an emergency court hearing on the matter. Label honcho Carl Crawford just filed a motion to dissolve the temporary restraining order Megan got earlier this week, which allows her to drop new music on Friday. However, the label says she had no right even taking them to court in the first place. Now, can I just say something real quick? This is crazy. How can, okay, according to the, how can she not take them to court? Like, anyway. According to the docs obtained by TMZ, Crawford says Megan's contract stipulates all disputes between her and the label must be handled in arbitration. Coincidentally, this is the very contract Megan complained was one-sided and unfair when she signed it as a 20-year-old. I'm not trying to laugh, right? But Carl Crawford just said that she's not allowed to take them to court. I mean, if there's a contract that said that if you can't take them to court over the contract, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, Carl Crawford. You sound mad right now. Like you was like, oh man, I really had a sucker and the sucker's getting away. That's what you look like right now, Carl Crawford. I'm not saying you right or wrong. I'm saying just period. That's kind of the impression that I'm getting. Anyway, according to the docs, he also claims Meg Thee Stallion guilty of booking several gigs without its approval, the label. But what really chaps Crawford Bridges, he's from Texas, so that's why they wrote that, I'm assuming. It literally says that in the article. So I guess that's a joke they was trying to make. Anyway, I don't know. It goes on to say, but what really chaps Crawford's britches is her plan to release music on March 6th. In docs, 1501 certified says she can't drop that music without its approval. It's part of the contract. Even if she wants out of it, it remains in place for now. And Crawford says he's exercising his contractual right to control distribution of her music. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to say. I'm going to leave it right there, right? And there's a couple of things that I want to say. I want to know y'all opinion, first of all. Like, do y'all think that this is this is what artists go through? When y'all have y'all favorite artists and then y'all hear y'all favorite artists don't drop music for 4 or 5 years, you seen what they just did to Lil Uzi Vert? Like, this is what they do. I'm saying, if you think that this is fair and you think that they should have this kind of control over an artist's career, because by not allowing a person to put out music, you're basically stifling their career. You're making it so that other people can, either overcome them or leave them in the dust. So that by the label preventing her from putting out music, they're hurting her. Period. And what's crazy about that is she makes them so much money. So I'm assuming that whatever she wants changed in that contract is something that 1501 and Carl Crawford is 100% against changing. It's something we're not sure what she wants changed, by the way. All we the public know is that she wants her contract renegotiated. So we might be saying she's upset about shit that she don't even care about, to be honest with you. All right, let's just keep it a whole stack. We might be like, yo, she's pissed off about this one thing, and then when if anybody ever asks her about it, she'd be like, huh? That thing exists? You get what I'm saying? So whatever it is that's in this contract, they do not want to give it up. And I want to say one last thing before I go, and it's about Roc Nation. I believe Roc Nation is doing this on purpose. I believe Roc Nation is purposely going against to make this type of publicity. I believe Roc Nation told Meg Thee Stallion to come forward and to speak out, to make it public. I believe they did this. I believe that we're going to see quite a few new artists doing the same thing. I believe that there's going to come a point where a lot of these you could call, because they try to say that they're nowadays rappers, they love trying to tell people that they're not signed, that they like independent or whatever the case might be. And sometimes they're not even independent. Like NBA Youngboy was talking about he was independent, then he got locked up, and then the label bailed him out or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people want to be independent. So the point I was just about to make is there's a lot of these small record labels, these small guys, like small is still big, obviously, but like what Meg Thee Stallion is signed to. These guys are going to start getting hurt because they're not going to be able to sign these contracts that allow for them to live the lap of luxury while the person they making the money off of is only getting 5% of the income that they generating. I'm telling you right now, like, there's about to be an end to this, and I think that that's what Roc Nation is pushing forward towards, trying to disrupt. Now, with that being said, I don't know why they're trying to disrupt it. I don't know if they're trying to disrupt it because they like the Joker and they like total anarchy. We want chaos. And I don't know if they're trying to disrupt it because they're like, we have to stop this trend of these record labels burning out these young artists, because not all of these artists are going to make it. So you got these artists that sign into these record labels, these smaller labels, and they putting out great music and they hustling and they busting their ass, and they're not going nowhere because the record labels holding them down, and in some cases taking their music and then selling it to other people and making a profit off of the music that they created that they don't even own. Anyway, but that's a whole nother conversation and a whole nother story for another day. It's just, remember, when you side with the whatever side you siding with, there's good and there's bad. There's good siding with Meg Thee Stallion. There's bad siding with Meg Thee Stallion. There's good siding with the record label. There's bad siding with the record label. Just let's try to be as informed as possible so we can just make the best decisions on how we feel about the matter. You feel what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Anyway, leave the comments down below. I want to know what you guys think about this. Should they just let her drop some damn music? Because literally the music that she drops, she's still under the contract. She's not under contract right now. So anything that she drops is still going to be, as far as I know, it's still going to have to abide by that contract. So to me, it doesn't even make sense for them to prevent her from making music right now, because when they drop or dropping music, because when that music drops, she's still under contract, so she's still gonna get paid for it. So I don't even understand this. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombs. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.